Hi, I am Judy. Welcome to my channel. I do a lot of crafting, so if you're here, you know that. And I posted some pictures of my latest craft project. And people were asking me how I did it, if it was a special kind of printer, what I had to do. So I thought I was going to post this really quick video on the printer. I just got this printer, and I will tell you, this printer has been so hard to find. I mean, oh my goodness. I think I ordered it the first time the beginning of July. I went through the PX so I wouldn't have to pay for tax, but that order got canceled. I had to order it again maybe the middle of August, and it finally got here on Wednesday, which was the 22nd? 23rd. It got here the 23rd. So, yeah, these printers are really hard to find. They are making print-at-home t-shirts more of an option for home businesses. So, here it is. So this, let me angle the camera down a little bit. This is an Epson EcoTank 15,000. Yeah, it does have quite a big price tag on it. Like I said, we bought it through the PX so we wouldn't have to pay taxes on it. It does print larger sizes, and that's why I want it. Another reason why I wanted it, so people were asking me, what kind of printer can you do sublimation ink on? And I did a lot of research, and you can do it on the EcoTanks, or some of the EcoTanks, and the Workforce, the Epson Workforce. It's something about the print heads and the heat and the ink, so you can only use certain ones. And that's like, the technology is like way over my head. So I got this one because the Workforce, you have to get cartridges, you have to fill it with a syringe, you have to put the cartridges in, and we've all had printers, and you know, cartridges are just a pain in the patootie, and I just didn't want to deal with it. This is called an EcoTank, and let me see if I can open this up and show you. Close this up. If you can see down in here, you just lift this up and fill it up with ink. That's it. End of story. Close it up, do a print head cleaning, and you're done. Okay? These are the inks that come with it. This is the black one. You can see, never took it out of the container because I knew that I wanted to do sublimation. So instead of even messing with the Epson ink, throw that over there. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. If you know somebody who needs that ink, please leave a comment down below because I got the ink now and I don't know what to do with it. I bought from Cosmo ink, and they're keyed on the top just like those. Whoops. And no, I can't open it. See if I can get one of the other colors open. And they're keyed. So all you do is you open it up and you put it in. That's it. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I started with a sublimation ink. Now, that being said, as soon as you put ink in it other than the Epson recommended ink, you do void the warranty. Yeah, there is that. Anyways, so I just immediately, instead of putting the Epson ink and trying to work it all out, I just immediately, when I unpacked it, put the Cosmo Sublimation ink. And I'll put their website down below. People say that they're out of the ink quite frequently. I ordered this when I ordered the printer. It was here like in 3 days. Of course, the printer got canceled, so I've had this sitting around the house since the beginning of July. As soon as I put it in here, since I used it, almost all of it, might be a few drops left in here, I ordered some more. It's already been shipped. I don't, you know, and they do have, like, for the Workforce, they have the cartridges, and you can fill those cartridges. But, like I said, I can skip that whole cartridge. So it does have a paper tray down here, and it has the feeder for larger, longer and wider. I can't remember. I'll try to remember to put down below. But you print it out, and yeah, to make sure you flip it. Hold on just a minute. Let me see if I can find a print for you. Now, I am working on shirts for our own personal trip. I'm not selling these shirts, blah, blah, blah. Don't jump down my throat. So, I've been doing a lot of practicing. The first one I did, I found a YouTube video where she did a color block test. Aren't those colors fantastic? So you print it out, and then you use a heat press. And the only requirement for fabric is that it be a high polyester count. I got these at the dollar store. They were $4 for $1, so they were great to practice on. But look at those colors. Is that just not, wow, love that. And then I did this one because we were thinking about using this design for our t-shirts. And yeah, I got the Disneyland instead of the Disney World. Oops. In case you don't know the history of our girls trip, we go every March. We were supposed to go March 23rd. They closed it down like the week before. Really, really sucked. But we are going to get to go in 17 days. So, this one with the Disney World is still a contender for our trip. And again, these were 25 cents, so I felt okay practicing on these. Now the ink is expensive, and you have to have, did I mention, this is sublimation paper. Now a lot of people just use regular printer paper. I want to try that before I actually suggest it. I use the sublimation printer paper, and I got this off of Amazon. It's just sublimation paper 120. So, and this is the longer sheets, so I can do bigger designs. So I did that one, and then I don't think the girls like this one as much as I do, but I really, really like this design. Yeah. Because when we go to Disney, it's all about the food. So when you print it out, now this one has been used, so it looks faded. But then you might say, there's still a whole lot of ink on there. There is. There is a lot of ink left on there. And there will be in every design. I did a lot of research on this. Like I said, I had a couple months to kill between the time I ordered the printer and the time it actually arrived at my doorstep. So, but this being said, there's this much ink left on the printout. There's my shirt. I know it doesn't look as vibrant and as colorful as the other ones, but there's my shirt. So I just did this, and this is where there's some contention about the temperature and how long you press it for. I did this at, I think it was 380 for 50 seconds. And I did all of them for 380 for 50 seconds. And I got really brilliant colors. I'm not liking this brand t-shirt. It's a good brand, but I think I ordered a few of these. I think I'm going to use them for something else. Can you use a Cricut Easy Press? Well, probably. I can't see why not, as long as you have one that heats up. So I think you need the second generation. I bought a heat press, and not real happy with it. It doesn't seem to have very uniform temperatures around the whole plate. That might be just me. It still is giving me awesome, awesome, awesome results. Now, you want to know more information? The reason why I didn't do the unboxing, you unbox it like any other printer, except for when it says to put in the Epson ink, you put in the sublimation ink. That's it. There's a ton of YouTube videos on how to set up your Epson printer. Not only the Echo tanks, but the workforce. So YouTube it. There's a ton of information on there how to do it. There's a ton of information on what you can sublimate on, how to sublimate. You can do mugs. You can do canvas with a. I'm not sure how to do that. They put some coating or something on it and it subs. I don't know. I haven't tried that yet. You can do tumblers in a convection oven. You can do the towels, the blankets, anything that's a high polyester count. Now, there is some controversy about can I do it on a cotton shirt. And there is a spray, and I can't even remember what it's called right now, and you spray it on the cotton shirts, and then it will sublimate. You either really love this method or you hate it. There's just no middle ground on that. I have not tried it. I am not going to take a side. I want to try these things out first. So this is the printer. It was really easy. It was kind of expensive, but think about the possibilities. Like, I love you, Michelle. I'm going to go on Procreate and try to put Girls Trip 2020. And I'm going to try to create it in Procreate. My friend Michelle is really encouraging me, so she better be there to help me. And then I'm going to put that on a shirt. That's my design on a t-shirt that is specific for my family. Another thing I want to do is they have tea towels that you can buy. I want to scan in one of my grandmother's handwritten recipes and put it on the tea towel. I was very close to my grandmother. I know that I have cousins that would really like this. Okay, so I've gone and I've done 2 possibilities. But there's so many things. When my daughter was on dance, oh my goodness, I could just, yeah. My husband, when he was in cytology school, he is a cytotechnologist. I can't remember if he was in school or if it was when he was instructors. One of the other cytotechs drew a picture of a cell, and they paid buku bucks to have it put on a t-shirt for some organizational day. This puppy right here could have scanned it in and printed it out, and we could have easy pressed it. We could have heat pressed it onto shirts. The possibilities are as limitless as your imagination. So, was it a pain in the butt to get it? Yes. Yes, it was. Am I glad that it's here? Yes, yes I am. Was I about ready to give up and just sell the ink, sell the t-shirts, and get rid of all the supplies? Yes, yes I was. We had waited so long. But this is actually a craft project my husband's kind of excited about, so I'll just think about the possibilities. I don't even know what this tray is for. This is a scanner, but it actually has a... It's a scanner and a fax, too. Does anybody use a fax machine anymore? I don't know. So, if you're interested in making your own t-shirts for your next trip to Disney, so for my son's wedding, we could have put Katie and Josh 2012 Disney on there, because that's when they got married. Or we could have put, September 22nd, 2012. I know when they got married. Honest, I do. That was my daddy's 80th birthday, by the way. His grandfather's, my daddy's. It's just, wow, the creativity. And people, look at these colors. I have a Cricut maker, and I have an Easy Press, and I have done, in past years for our girls' trip, I have done the heat transfer vinyl. To me, it just seems like it wastes so much. I did like a big, huge, one of those big circle designs that said drinking around the world. My children are all over 21. Matter of fact, if she's 23 this year, she was 22 last year. Plenty old enough to be drinking at Epcot. But I had to weed away so much vinyl, and there was no saving it. So I always feel guilty because I waste so much vinyl. But this, nope. Piece of paper, plunk it down. In one of the videos I watched, they say it's a penny per square inch of ink. Yeah, that could be a lot. This is a 11.5 by 8. I don't know what square inches that is, but not that bad. I love it. I've only had it 2 days. Still love it. If you have one, or if you're interested in getting one, I would love to hear what you think. I'm just like, wow, I can't wait to start making t-shirts and start offering them to people. Personalized t-shirts. Yeah. I'm geeking out. I'm that kind of person. Okay, so if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you're interested in more content, And now that I have a new computer, I can actually do videos. I'm so proud of myself. And maybe now that the hurricanes or the tropical storms, it does that once in a while too, I don't know why. Now that the tropical storms and the hurricanes are out of the Gulf for a while, my light in here is much better. The sun came out today. Yay! So, where was I? Totally forgot. I am geeking out. I am so blonde. Hit that subscribe button if you would like to see more. We're going to do some really cool videos in the future. Let me see. 1 second. I've always wanted to do t-shirts. I've looked into screen printing, which this looks way too involved. But another thing I've always wanted to do was to make mouse ears. Aren't these just the cutest things you have ever seen? Yeah, I am geeking out over these. I'm going to do a tutorial. I have talked to the girl who designs these. I do not design these. I basically put them in my embroidery hoop and put these on my sewing machine, and all I do is change the thread colors and push the buttons, and these beautiful ears magically appear. It's just like a little bit of fairy dust, and they are just so cute. So I'm going to be doing a tutorial hopefully next week on how to make these ears. These are so freaking cool. Okay, so you don't want to miss that, so make sure you hit that subscribe. If you hit the bell, it'll notify you each and every time that I upload a video. Whew! Okay, it's Friday. It's the weekend. Have a good one. Bye. Printer saying goodbye too.